Hey everybody, Blessed Driver here. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible because I just ordered some food. However, I am very, very, very disappointed because Instacart has now created a system where, well, basically they just sent an email stating that they no longer support or allow us to use daily pay. And some of you guys have seen my previous video supporting daily pay, and daily pay basically allows you to get paid same day or the next day or however you choose. Basically, they advance you from different platforms such as Instacart, Grubhub, Fasten, and there's another one, Instacart, Grubhub, Fasten, and I think it's Seamless or DoorDash. It's DoorDash. And so the email that we got today, I'm not going to read the whole entire email, you guys, but basically this is what the email says. We're reaching out because of our security system detected that you provided access to your shopper account by providing your email, blah, 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 password to Daily Pay. It says for full service shoppers, such as myself, this is a violation of the Independent Contractor Agreement, Section 6, that you sign with Instacart and creates a serious security risk to your personal information as well as the customers we serve. And they also said that they have no partnership with Daily Pay. They say also that they are not partnering with them, and they said that please help us keep the Instacart platform secure by immediately stopping any further access to your shopper account using Daily Pay. They say that they want us to try to use active hours, which I don't like active hours. I tried that. I actually didn't fully sign up, but they're just too confusing. And I'll get that, and I'll actually talk to you guys about that in a second. So basically, they said that because of this serious security issue, if we find that you have continued to use Daily Pay with the access to your password despite this warning, we will need to take further remedial action, including but not limited to possible deactivation of your account. Now, this is basically for anybody who is using Daily Pay on the Instacart platform. Now, here's my question. Instacart, Daily Pay has been using Instacart for maybe about, I don't know, I would say about 8 months, maybe 7. And so after all these months that has gone by, almost a year, how is it that they Instacart just now figured this out? You see what I'm saying? And so this makes absolutely no sense to me. And the reason why they prefer active hours because they said that active hours does not require you to log in with your personal information or your account, so that way it won't it won't jeopardize Instacart's platform, things like that. Hi, Juicy. And so they're saying that if you continue to use Daily Pay while on the Instacart platform, especially as a full service shopper, they will deactivate your account. Basically, they'll fire you. They feel like it's a security risk, it's a security hazard, and I can't tell you how many shoppers are angry about this, very angry, because with active hours, it's different. With active hours, somebody just said, "Oh my God, I just read the email and your live video just popped up on my screen. I just started Daily Pay last week with your link. I love your videos. Thank you so much, Tex. God bless you." So basically, guys, here's the thing. With active hours, they're pretty good, but however, they're not like Daily Pay. With active hours, whenever you get paid, or basically you just send a screenshot of the hours that you worked or how much you got paid for that day, and you supposedly get paid immediately. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it gets deposited into your account, but you have a choice in how much you want to pay them back. So basically, they advance you a certain amount between like $200 and then or maybe 5, and then you can choose how much you want to pay them. But they take the money back out of your checking account. So it's not like Daily Pay where they advance you the money once you've completed your hours for the day, and Instacart pays them back or whatever. That's not how it works. Active hours, they actually take the money out of your checking account. It's almost like a pay advance. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Daily Pay is so much better. You see what I mean? And so active hours, they take the money right back out of your account. Like, I know a shopper who had an issue with them, and they tried to take out the money out of his account before it was even deposited, and it left him in some serious problems with his bank, which led to an overdraft. And so this is a problem, y'all. And Instacart basically said in the email that they're going to work on creating a platform for us to get paid sooner. And so that way we don't have to worry about trying to use other platforms, that is a security risk. And so I think they feel like Daily Pay is a security risk because they have access to our account, our login information, with our password, which could be potentially a security risk, which I understand how they feel and things of that nature. So my thing is, this is my take on it. Instacart, of course, uses direct deposit. So we enter in our direct deposit through the app, right? So if we're entering in our checking information on the app or however we do it online, to me, that's a security risk because now you guys have our checking and our routing numbers. That's the exact same thing. Raheem says, no more Daily Pay. It was good while it lasted. Yeah. And so like I have my I actually have my bills set around Daily Pay. And with me getting paid every day, it's easier for me to make payments and stuff like that. And I make payments on my car like bi-weekly, and you know how that goes. And so, and even with my rent, I have everything set around me getting paid around that time, which is gonna suck because if your rent is due on a Monday, which could be a first, and then like Instacart won't pay you until like that Wednesday or that Thursday, then you kind of screwed. And so, but they said that they are working on another platform to be able to have us to get paid earlier instead of using third-party companies to get paid in advance. And so I don't like that. Somebody just said, this sucks. I was counting on that money daily. We haven't had a problem with them. Instacart just wants a piece of your Daily Pay money. And I agree with that, Exotic. I agree with that. And what I do not like is that, is it seems like Instacart wants to control you. I just don't like how they try to make you feel like you need them. You feel what I'm saying? And I believe as an independent contractor, we should have a right to who we choose to be able to access our payments. You feel what I'm saying? I understand they're concerned about the security risk. However, I think that because nobody is using them to have them to deposit our money into our account, they're like, okay, where's our money going? And so, you know what I mean? And so like Instacart is not really getting any benefit from it. I don't know if they have any partnership with Active Hours. They could, I don't know, but I don't like how Active Hours runs. I don't like how they operate. Like, it's like they take the money back out of your account. Like that's crazy. And you're only allowed to get only up to a certain amount. And with Instacart, you drive around a lot, just like Uber. You see what I'm saying? And so like if you don't get your money right away, that's gas. So you got to wait a week to get gas, and you have to drive and to go to the grocery store and to deliver to somebody's house. Like, how is that possible? Unless you're driving on another platform. You feel what I'm saying? So now we got to wait a week again, unless you use Active Hours. With Active Hours, like I said, you have a choice of how much you want to pay them back once they pay you. But if you don't pay them back a certain amount, they hold your money. That's the part that sucks. And so some shoppers I know have said that they have light bills due. They have bills that are due tomorrow, the weekend, on Monday, and they're like, what are we gonna do? I have my bills to pay. I gotta pay this. I gotta pay that. And basically, Instacart left us in the dark. And it's like they gave us this warning out of nowhere, and then it's like, okay, well, if you don't do what we say, then we're just gonna fire you. You feel me? I don't like that. I think that's so unfair. I think that is like so like just so deceitful. And my thing is, before Instacart even started their platform years ago, they should have did this. They should have started some kind of a direct deposit, instant pay, just like Uber does, because Uber has where you can actually cash out immediately. This is something that they should have done a long time ago, and so I don't understand why they took so long to decide to do this. You see, and so now that I don't know if maybe something happened to somebody's account. Who knows? But they took this long to say, oh, we're not in partnership with them. Of course, you guys knew, because I had called Instacart plenty of times about stuff with Daily Pay. And, they're just like, well, you need to contact them or whatever. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, how is it that they're not in partnership with them? And then we've been using them to get paid, and now all of a sudden it's an issue. And so I think there's something going. I think there's something going on with that. But of course, Instacart, they're not going to tell you everything. And so once again, guys, Instacart says that you can no longer use Daily Pay. You have to either use direct deposit and get paid once a week, or use Active Hours, which sucks. So say suppose if you get paid $1,000, or if you maybe make $700 or $800 that week with Instacart, or however much money you make, you probably won't get paid all of that through Active Hours, because they hold a certain amount until you make more money. You see what I'm saying? So basically, you have to keep making money in order to get your money. And so I feel like we're kind of screwed. But that's just the way it is. And so I don't agree with it. I don't like it. And so I've actually had to make payment arrangements and had payments set up a certain way in order for me to be able to make, pay my bills. And so now it's like, okay, we're not going to get paid until next week or the week after. Like what do you do? Somebody said I won't be using active hours. I got you. I feel you. And so I'm like, oh God. But I'm not gonna like be working because I work like between like 40 and maybe 70 some hours a week with Instacart. So I'm not gonna be working like all these hours and then doing like Uber Eats or whatever at night just to make some extra cash to have gas money. Like that would be just ridiculous. And so this is gonna leave a lot of drivers upset, a lot of shoppers upset. And I won't be surprised if some shoppers just quit Instacart altogether. So I just want you guys to be aware in case you haven't gotten the email. If you haven't read it, Instacart is severing their ties with Daily Pay. They did not say why. They just said only that they feel it's a security risk and that Daily Pay does have information to our account, like our password and our login information, which they don't feel like is right. And so I was wondering why every time I would log in, or it was like my password would just keep like changing, or I would have to create a new password. And I realized that's why. They didn't tell us this like a week or so ago when I realized this was happening. They should have been honest and say, hey, we're going to sever ties with Daily Pay. Go ahead and change your information within the next week. They told us this at the last minute. And so a lot of people are very upset about this. I think this is ridiculous. I don't think it's right. However, but Instacart should have fixed all of this. They should have had all the ducks in a row before they even began Instacart. They knew that people were going to probably want their money right away, and knowing that we're driving around using up our gas. You see what I'm saying? Derek said that he got the email. Crazy, right? And so, and this is live. And so, I just want you guys to be aware and just be encouraged, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do now. I have to, I don't want to use active hours. I do not want to use active hours, but, I might just try to use them just during the week. And then, so for the weekend hours between like Friday and maybe, I don't know, Sunday, I'll just, maybe just use, Instacart and just, and one thing I don't like about Instacart's pay is that anything that you get paid after a certain time on Sunday or whatever, you don't get paid until the following week. So with Daily Pay, you'll still get the money the next day. You feel me? Which is what I liked. I would get my money the very next day or the same day. Just however I chose to set it up. And so with Instacart, anything after 5 o'clock or anything after a certain time on Sunday or whatever, or maybe even on a Saturday, you don't get it until like the following week. Sherry said, just got the email, had to change everything. Somebody else, text just said something. Send what you just said again. I missed that. But anyway, guys, I don't want to ramble on because I'm just so disappointed. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't know. I don't like this. And there's a lot of shoppers that are complaining. They're just like, God, really? So yeah, I'm just like, oh, great. So if you've made payment arrangements, if you have your bill set up for a certain day, you guys may have to change some of these things because Instacart has totally screwed us over. And they knew that they were going to do this. Derek said, I hope you got the referral bonus. Maybe, I'm not really sure. I think I did. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, somebody said when they tried to log on, they thought they were deactivated. I did too. But the reason why they did that is because they wanted you to change your password. So that way it wouldn't connect to Daily Pay. And I realized they were doing this about a week or two ago, but I thought nothing of it. I thought it was like a system glitch. And I realized that's what it was. And however, the part that I don't like, the part I think is so deceptive is that Instacart knew this. So Instacart knew this a long time ago before they even announced this. So they told us to change this immediately, which is wrong, which is on a Friday. They should have did this like weeks ago. I don't know. I'm not going to keep going on about this because it's going to cause my blood pressure to get high. So I just want y'all to be aware of what's going on. Go ahead and update your settings. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to go from there and just keep it moving. All right, guys. I'll holler at you later. Peace.